The radio stayed on through the summer evening. The kitchen light still warm across the floor. The curtains moved a little by the window, and nobody got up to close the door. I didn't reach to turn the dial lower. I left it where the late night voices ran. The evening hadn't asked for anything different. It only let the warm air do its plan. The radio stayed on, and I stayed on. The radio stayed on after the day was gone. The radio stayed on, and the summer air moved slow. The kitchen lights stayed golden, and the records held their glow. Still on, nothing had changed. The radio stayed on, and the room felt the same. The vinyl leaned in rows along the shelving. The fan turned soft against the heavy night. I didn't move to finish what was playing. I only watched the dial's amber light. The radio stayed on, and I stayed on. The radio stayed on after the day was gone. La radio seguía encendida y yo me quedé. La radio seguía encendida como si nada cambiara. Still on, still here. The radio stayed on, and the wooden floor stayed warm. The dial held its amber, and the night held its calm. Still on, nothing had changed. The radio stayed on, and the room remembered my name. The radio stayed on after everyone had gone. Still on, the dial glowed softer.
The kitchen light stayed warm across the evening. The coffee cooled beside the open book. I'd left it on the way I always left it, and let the warm room hold its quiet look. A neighbor's window glowed across the courtyard. The radio kept murmuring its tune. I watched the steam rise slowly toward the ceiling and felt the kind of calm that comes too soon. The kitchen light stayed warm and the coffee held the night. The radio stayed on through the dark and the room felt soft and right, still on. Nothing had changed. The kitchen light stayed warm and the evening felt the same. The vinyl sleeve was leaning by the counter. The fan turned slow against the summer air. I let the evening be exactly ordinary and kept the rest of midnight to the chair. The kitchen light stayed warm and the cup rode its gentle ring. The radio held the late night voices like a half-remembered thing, still on. Nothing had changed. The kitchen light stayed warm and the room felt the same. La luz de la cocina seguía cálida y la radio sonaba. La luz de la cocina seguía cálida, como si nada cambiara. The evening kept its quiet after everyone had gone. One more song, just one more. The kitchen light stayed warm and nobody rose to leave. The radio kept its murmur and the night had no grief, still on. The kitchen light stayed warm, the cup still warm, still on. The evening stayed.
The bus passed every night around 11. The same low rumble down the summer street. I'd hear it round the corner past the bakery and feel the evening settle slow and sweet. The driver's light swept gold across the ceiling. The same old route along the sleeping block. I'd watch it disappear beyond the window and feel the night slow down without o'clock. The bus passed every night, and nothing changed. The bus passed every night, the same warm way. The bus passed every night, and the rumble faded slow. It carried the same tired faces through the streets I used to know. Still on, nothing had changed. The bus passed every night, and the route felt the same. The bus passed every night, and nothing changed. The bus passed every night, the same warm way. The bus passed every night, and the engine hummed its tune. It rolled beneath the streetlights in the warm Argentine June. Still on, nothing had changed. The bus passed every night, and the city felt the same. El colectivo pasaba cada noche el mismo viejo camino. El colectivo pasaba cada noche como si nada cambiara. Anyone who heard it felt something familiar. Nobody named it, but everyone kept listening. The bus passed every night, and the city held its calm. The engine kept its rhythm, and the summer was a balm. Still on, the bus passed every night, the rumble soft. Still on, the route remained.
We knew the DJ by the way he spoke there. Past midnight, when the city went to sleep, he'd play the slow ones no one else remembered, and let the quiet take us in too deep. He never raised his voice above a murmur. He read the dedications soft and low. He'd say goodnight to all the ones still listening, as if he somehow knew us, ones who'd go. And I didn't need to know his name to trust him. I only needed somewhere warm to be. The radio had made a small companion, and nothing in the night was rushing me. We knew the DJ, and the DJ knew the night. He played the songs for no one, and the room filled up with light. And nothing was told, nothing hurried right. We knew the DJ, and the dial held its light. Conocíamos al locutor en la noche de Buenos Aires. Conocíamos al locutor y nada tenía que cambiar. The midnight stayed quiet, listening there that summer. The voice was always low, the radio on. Everything felt the same. We knew the DJ, and his voice came slow and warm. He played the late night ballads through the soft and summer storm. And nothing was told, nothing hurried right. We knew the DJ, and the room held light. We knew the DJ, the voice still warm, the dial still gold. That summer, we knew the DJ. He played for us. We knew the DJ. He played for us.
The same song again came drifting from the radio. The kind of tune that summer nights repeat.
We sat there past the second cup of coffee without deciding when to move
our feet. He didn't reach to change it when it started.
I didn't ask him why he
stayed. We let it play because the night was gentle,
because the warm room held us where we laid.
The same song again,
and we stayed.
The same song again,
the evening
delay. The same song again,
and the radio played it slow.
The kitchen lights stayed golden,
and the night had nowhere to go.
Still on,
nothing had changed.
The same song again,
and the warmth felt the same.
I almost said the thing that everybody
says when songs
hold us still, like this.
The same song again, and the dial knew our names.
The bandoneon from somewhere wandered
through the soft and summer flames.
still on.
Nothing had changed,
The same song again.
and the season felt the same. La misma canción otra vez
Y la noche
se quedaba con nosotros. The same song again,
and the warmth refused to leave.
and we stayed
Still on.
still here.
Neither of us moved.
Like falling as moved.
Nobody turned it off, not in any moment. It came the way the heat comes without sound. A pause between two voices on the airwaves. A silence in the room that lived around. The radio held its station for a moment, longer than it had a reason left to do. I had a sentence somewhere, but let the night decide for two. Nobody turned it off. The room getting quiet. Nobody turned it off. Something in the warm getting quiet. Nobody turned it off, and the words just stayed unsaid. The dial flickered amber low, and the static filled instead. Still on, before the warm had gone. Nobody turned it off, and the room kept on. Nadie la apagó. Me tragué las palabras. Something had already shifted. Before we named it. Still on. Still here. Neither of us moved. I almost said it, but the room was already quiet. Still on, still here. Nobody spoke. Nobody spoke.
Radio played for nobody that evening, the way warm rooms play when no one stays. She looked across the chair, already empty, a song that ran for nobody's gaze. The dial held its ember like a memory, the way a quiet room can hold the night. She pressed her hand against the wooden table and didn't look for anything inside. The radio played for nobody without being heard. The radio played for nobody without a word. The radio played for nobody without being asked. The radio played for nobody while the summer lasted around her like it hadn't heard the things she hadn't said. The radio played for nobody and held everything instead. The radio played for nobody without being heard. The radio played for nobody without a word. The radio played for nobody without being held. The radio played for nobody while the warm air swelled around her like it understood the things she couldn't say. The radio played for nobody and let it stay that way. La radio sonaba para nadie. The radio played for nobody. Nobody listened. The dial stayed warm. No. Nobody. The radio played for nobody without being asked. The radio played for nobody while the summer lasted around her like it hadn't heard the things she hadn't said. The radio played for nobody and held everything instead. The radio
stayed behind along the shelving, the kind of quiet empty rooms can keep. I pressed my hand against the cardboard sleeves there and felt the weight of everything asleep. The way they held, the shape of leaving. Some silences are warmer than the summer. Some empty shelves hold more than they pretend. I pressed my hand along the faded covers and felt the shape of everything we'd spend. Los discos se quedaron en la noche de Buenos Aires. Los discos se quedaron como el final de algo still on. Nobody here. The radio stayed on after everyone had gone. Still here. The record stayed behind. The room still breathing. We read me at the door after everything went still.
The radio kept playing.
The fan kept turning.
I heard it somewhere after the last song.
The sound of something staying
When everything had gone, and I was left with summer, and then without the summer, and then without.
We didn't need to talk the way some nights don't ask.
The radio kept its station,
And the warm air did its task.
and I was left with you, and then without you, and then without. And I was left with summer, and then without the summer, and then without. We didn't need to talk
kept its amber glowing.
And the night had had its fill, and I was left with you. And then without you. And then without.
No necesitábamos hablar.
Nosotros.
No.
La radio seguía sonando.
Algo se quedó. The radio stayed on.
Longer than we did.
We didn't need to talk.
The way some nights don't ask.
And I was left
With you. And then without you. And then without.
Some things are never spoken before the night ends.
Some endings
Never sound finished.
never sound finished.
The warmth stayed on.
So quietly
The quietest thing.
I've known.
Still on.
Still here.
Neither voice finishes.
The sun moves slowly, even if we didn't. The dial had faded past the break of day. The chair still sat exactly where I left it. Not better, just quieter. The fan had turned all night beside the window. Just warmth and amber settling into gray. I watched the morning light come through the curtain. Nothing changed, only the air. Not tired from the staying, tired from the knowing. Not tired from the staying, from the knowing. The summer air moved slowly, and the light came pale and slow. It found the chair still sitting there, where the warmth had been below. The morning arrived, it didn't look like healing. The summer air moved slowly, and that was the whole feeling. Not tired from the staying, tired from the knowing. Not tired from the staying, from the knowing. The summer air moved slowly, and the amber turned to gold. The radio slowed its murmur, and the night was growing old. The morning arrived, it didn't ask for healing. The summer air moved slowly, that was enough of feeling. El aire del verano se movía despacio. Buenos Aires ya tranquila. El aire del verano se movía despacio entre nosotros dos. No better, just quieter. The radio stayed on longer than I did. Still on, still here. The summer air moves slowly, and nothing asked me why. The room let go of the evening, and the warmth said its goodbye. The morning arrived, that was enough. Nothing changed, only time. The room disappeared into morning light.
The radio became louder when the room grew empty. It wasn't that kind of ending after all. I left the dial exactly where it rested and let the summer drift along the wall. The fan had shifted slightly by the window. The curtain moved a little in the heat. I thought about the evening left unfinished and what it means when sound becomes a street. Not sad exactly, just not ready. Not sad exactly for the silence, not yet. The radio became louder before the city woke. The radio became louder before the morning spoke. I left the cup behind me on the table near the door. The radio became louder and the warmth stayed some more. Not sad exactly, just not ready. Not sad exactly for the silence, not yet. The radio became louder and it didn't ask me stay. It just kept its old position while the morning turned to gray. I left the cup behind me on the table near the door. The radio became louder and something stayed for more. La radio se volvía más fuerte cuando me fui. La radio se volvía más fuerte, como si el tiempo no pasara. Not sad exactly, just not ready. The radio became louder. I left the evening behind. I didn't look back, the fan still turned. The morning had no color yet, the radio radio became louder, and the room held what was left, a warmth without a reason, and a quiet without theft. The radio became louder, and the warmth stayed some more. The chair's still there, the warmth still there. Something remained. The radio kept playing. If I wrote a letter to Buenos Aires, 1981, 20 years later from far away,
I'd say the summer kept me longer than I planned, and the warmth was real, and so was everything.
If I wrote a letter to that quiet summer evening,
I'd say I kept the feeling all these years.
I'd say I left the radio exactly playing,
and walked out through the warm without the tears.
Buenos Aires,
Se acuerda de nosotros,
la luz que nunca se apagó.
algunas habitaciones nunca olvidan,
La lumière qui restait
longtemps après notre départ.
pour rappeler ce qui fut. The room is still there,
The morning remembers
the radio still glows.
what we forgot.
20 years later,
I still remember
that room. The records were gone,
the radio still playing.
the dial still warm.
Something remained.
The radio remained. The room remained.
Everything else disappeared.
Only memory stayed.